Twitch needs to eat too, pausing for the ad feast.
Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys doing well. Happy Friday. Guys, we made it. We made it to Friday. Hey, Kane, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I made it to Friday, but my monitor didn't. Well, I guess half of my monitor did. I'm still using the monitor. It's just half of it is not updating properly. So half of my monitor made it to Friday. But you know what? It's been like 16 years, give or take. I mean, it might have been 2009. So, I mean, it might be like 16, 17 years, around there for sure. So, I mean, I guess it's fair for the monitor to finally die. I guess. Some weeks really feel like made it to Friday. Oof. I just like Saturdays. Well, I like Saturdays in concept. These days I do. I'm busy Saturdays. So it's Sundays that are nicer for me, in a sense. But the best day of the week is Saturday. Assuming you have a Monday through Friday schedule, Saturday is the one day you can sleep in and wake up late. That's the only day of the week you can do that. Assuming a normal Monday through Friday, schedule. Because Sunday you can't go to sleep late because you got to work in the morning. And no other day you can wake up early or wake up late because you got work in general. So Saturday is best. But I've gone ahead and set up a system for Sunday's video to spawn cars on the splines. So that's going to be Sunday's video. And then the one after that will finally bring it, I think, into the main city sample, or city series one, and plug it in with the PCG and have it all spawn together. That's what I'm thinking. Friday should be free for everyone. I mean, frei, it means free in German. I mean, free in what sense? Because free might also imply that we shouldn't be being paid on Friday now. We should be working for free. Free is a dangerous word unless you give it context. I don't want to work for free. I mean, I don't want to work in general, to be clear, but especially not for free. I mean, like a seat is free or empty, or more like you can have a Friday, you have to work. So you're saying that everyone should be fired on Friday. Okay. Hey, Isaac, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'd rather not, given the option. Can you make a series on building generation using grammar? What for? Just use the one from the sample. Done. It already has it set up for you. And adjust from there as needed. I mean, you shouldn't be using, you shouldn't have every single building be procedurally generated in a large city like that. Not that way. That is not efficient in any reasonable way. You should pre-make buildings and then have those. You can use some tool to make the buildings, but then you should use those buildings as they are fully assembled. Not like spawning it, because yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. It's hard. It'll be harder, and it'll gonna have a bad time. So I do not recommend it. So, yeah. The plans for today are animation land. It's to start doing the dash and or death and or etc. animations for the characters. So, let's go to you. I'm gonna be changing the layout again of the stream. I thought I'd be fine, like, oh yeah, I'm just have all of everything here. But like, I miss the rest of the room that I have, so I'm gonna be doing the thing that I didn't want to do, which is like shrinking it and then putting stuff like in this section. But at least then I'll have like a full setup. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The main thing is we gotta figure out what animations we want. We can start with the death one, honestly, because I feel like that one we kind of figured out we want. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. I opened the wrong project. That's why. I wish I could show you what I see. I mean, I can take a photo of it, but I'm too lazy. Because occasionally the side of the monitor does get updated, but then it gets spazzes and things are like broken or double or new monitors coming in. I bought two because I have two of the same monitor on the sides, and it's very heavy because it's very old. So I don't want to have like such an imbalance. So I bought two, and they're better than my center one. So I guess my center one's gonna go to the side still, but at least they should be roughly the same weight, not like double. They really should be fine. Okay, so we're kind of looking at this. What is the difference between this one and this one? I don't think there's a difference. Is there a difference? I don't think there's a difference between the two. I think it's exactly the same one. One says EGR and one says F. I don't know what the difference is. It looks the same. Oh, they're kind of looking slightly different. No, maybe? No, I think it's the same. I think it's just perspective. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's a much more interesting death than the previous one I was using, which was this one, I believe. Yeah. This is the previous one I was using. So I feel like that's a much more interesting one. So if you die, you just get launched back. The only slight issue with it is you could be launched, you could be hit from the back and still get launched back. But I feel like The alternative, I mean, I could do this, but I feel like this was just too long. Like, way too long. So let's go with this. Okay. So, oops. Here we go. So, let's go ahead and just export this one. Oh no. I don't remember. FBX, I think, is what I need. I want to say I need an FBX here. I think I need both. I think I need both. Oh no, I need the GLB. Yeah, I need the GLB for Blender. And then I need FBX for the animation. And then we go. So we got the GLB, now let's get the FBX. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay. I will say, launching programs is a whole lot more of a pain, considering my taskbar is in my left monitor and I cannot be bothered to move it. I can, but I'm too lazy to. Okay, let's try now. File, import, FBX, animation, update. I don't remember if I need to change this. Let's find out. Okay, yes I do. Yes I do. I do need to change that. Import FBX. Make it Z up, please. Yes. Okay, good. So now we just take all of you. Remove all of those keys. And then we remove weapon from this. And remove the weapon from this. Okay. And then we save this as a new one. And then we'll need to update the hair and the cape. Okay, let's also try to do animation unbaking. Oh, that's like the frame count. What is... can I delete these? No, right? Yeah, they don't exist anymore. But I guess I can't remove it. Because, yeah, they're not here anymore. Okay, whatever. Let's see if this works. Oh! It actually worked. Okay. The other thing we need to do is unlock some of this. So now we can just unlock some of the stuff. To better position it. We'll see if that gives us a better result or not. Theoretically. It doesn't actually. That was a better pose. Okay, in that case, how was the original pose here? Original pose here was also, you know what's great? We just won't modify this. We'll just deal with the cape and stuff. So that's the base pose, and then we go here. Why is it down this way? Should it not be attached? But it's not for whatever reason. Shouldn't it just go this way? Can I somehow get it to be up above? I need to basically appear above the grid, you know, in a sense. It can be folded back on itself. That's fine. But how do we now get this? Yeah, there we go. To still make sense. That's kind of important. Can we do something about this middle section? Is there anything we can do here? Probably. No. Can't rotate that one. This one? This one. There. Okay, that's better. It's not good. It's definitely better. Right, the main thing is I'm trying to just get it to not clip in, but because I can't flatten it perfectly, that's just not going to be possible. What I can try doing is can I move this somewhere where just not interfere? That's fine. I think that's what? I did not redo to the same spot. Okay, let's do that. So okay. So around here is where it should be already flat. So we can go here and adjust again from here. Yes, from here it should be kind of more up, right? Because it's kind of falling, so all of this should be like up. Okay, I guess this part can't be really that up. She's stepping on it. The tip can be. Can we make this go down? We can kind of make it work. This one cannot be above the leg. I don't mind it going like up a bit, but we definitely can't have it go above the leg. Hey Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You're using Blender modular tools to generate trees? Nice. How's that going? Going well, I assume. Keyframe. Down to the ground we go. Leaves are not that great to work with. Tried taking the tree model without leaves into Unreal and use PCG to generate leaves. Definitely not going to be usable at runtime. Might be able to bake it somehow. Do you want to just make a bunch of baked leaves? I mean, you should just don't have individual leaves be a mesh. That would be, you can't do that. But you can have like a branch with leaves be a mesh. So, yeah, you definitely can't have every single leaf be its own mesh. You'll run out of instances, because there's a limit to the amount of instances you can have at any one time. And you'll hit that limit real quick. This. No, that's the leg. This one? That's the one. Why? Of course you have the leg going the other way here. Why? Can't it be? I mean, I could have the leg not bend here. But is it fine here? It's fine here. Okay, let's just not have the leg bend. To that degree. That's better. Overdraw alone is a performance hit. Oh, you won't have overdraw if they're all, none of them are masked. And it's all nanite. Because that's how you should be doing trees. Every single thing is full geo. But you just don't want multiple, you don't want it to be multiple meshes. Like, not to that degree. You can have, like, the tree assembled with pieces, of course. But, yeah, you don't want it. Well, contiguous just means, it's all one piece of geo, but you don't want to have, like, as in one combined, but you don't want to have the branch going into the leaves and all that. I mean, you can, I guess, but no one ever goes to that degree. Oh, so what's the problem then? Trunk and branches. Yeah, but I was talking about leaves. Yeah. Yeah, trunk and branches, cool. Yeah, then you're good there. Yeah, just have the leaves. Because you still can't have each leaf be individual, right? That's... The leaves need to be also, like, combined. Because clearly, at that point, combining with the tree, you're clearly not doing the stuff procedurally. Like, you're not spawning the branches in a random design. So why are the leaves not attached? Like, as part of the same object. Try to do that with that. I mean, just combine. You could do it with an Unreal too. Mesh combine. What do you mean? Just what do you mean? It's just same way you would combine anything. Just mesh combine. You don't have to spawn instant static meshes, Leo. You can just spawn static mesh actors and then just do mesh combine, or you don't even need to do that. Watch my baking video from like years ago. You can just convert it all to a static mesh. Yeah, just search baking for static mesh in my videos, like from years ago. Yeah, you just combine the leaves with it, since you're not having the branches be in different positions, so you might as well. And then it's all one mesh, and you spawn the one mesh all together with everything, and problem solved. No issues with anything. Bob's your uncle. Say hi to him. You're good? Done and dusted. Yes, my son? Your voice sounds so different? It shouldn't? What do you mean it sounds different? Oh, in the video from 2 years ago. Oh, yeah. Well, different mic. It's a different mic, so that's one. I don't know. For 2 years ago, I was using the little mic thing, the XLR mic. How do I I mean, I can't really keep the head above, right? I could do this. Can we make this work? I don't know. Kind of. It'll kind of work. It won't be perfect. That's okay. There's no way to making it perfect. Okay, so what do we have here? I mean, honestly, that's not terrible already. Only thing is, I feel like here the hair should still be following the body, because not even here, like here. I'm now an AI entity. I wish that would simplify so many things. And imagine the job security. I got some crazy comments on today's video. I always know, like, whenever I make anything about me and AI, that I'm gonna expect to have like some crazy comments. I actually had to remove one today. That was like just real, like, what the fuck? I'm like, one that I was surprised got past like YouTube's filtering. Yeah, more and more customers, also engineering departments. Hey, Skeptic Believer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you guys doing well. Forcing everyone else us to use AI for development. Mindset is switching pretty fast. This cloud got so good. I mean, all of them are gone so much better. I've been using the freaking Google's, is it Gemini? I forget which one Google's is. For the image generation stuff on the just for free. I don't know if it has a limit, because I generated like dozens and dozens of images and it hasn't said, oh yeah, we can't generate anymore today, a single time. I don't know if there's a limit to that thing. I I have no clue, but I've been using it and. What are you up to, Skip Believer? Are you working on your game? I'm currently working on animations for the character that will be turning into sprites using Cascador. I think I need to fix the hair here. Here. Spent all day figuring out height maps. Nice. New to both streaming and Unreal. That's okay. Gotta start somewhere. You know, give yourself some time and you'll be an expert in both. So don't you worry about that part. That just takes time. Like, I cannot animate. The last time I really animated before doing this, which I started like only a few days ago, was over a decade ago. So, you know, and it wasn't professionally. It was like it was in college a decade and a half ago when I took the class. Thanks. Only thing I'm animating here really is the hair and the cape to make sense. The rest is this animation that I grabbed elsewhere. I like the fact that this goes up. If anything, I'd want it to almost go even more up, actually. Oh, but then not with that curve. Dear God, not with that curve. Yeah, something like that. Dinner time. Enjoy your dinner. Hope it's tasty. Hey, Mauricio, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Doing well, doing well. Setting up the death anim here. I think it's good enough, honestly. Only thing is this. Didn't notice you. I didn't notice this one. This one. This one. I pressed the wrong button there for a second. Thankfully, I could undo. Okay, I think we're good now. Now, like, weird hairs out of whack. Oh, what happens to the one in front? Ooh, hold on. It goes away, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of goes into her body. We don't want that. Yeah, let's not have that go inside her body. That would be bad. Yeah, it's inside her body. That is bad. There we go. Merge actors, you probably should have reduced the amount of geo first. But you want to test the limits first? I mean, you can combine all the geo in the world as long as you don't do it inside of Unreal. Also, make sure if you're doing it in Unreal that you have Nanite turned off. Or it's gonna merge not the right thing. Typically, what I found. Yeah, I would do like big merges inside of like Blender or wherever you're making it. If you're doing it there, then you should be fine. Oh, you don't say. No, he tells me, did you ask? Look, I don't know to tell you if you don't ask, okay? How would you know? Well, how would I know to tell you if you... See, I told you because you told me what you were doing. So I gave you some information. So what you have to do is constantly be telling me step by step what you're doing, okay? Every step, you let me know. You move mouse to the left, you'd be like, I moved mouse to the left over X. I clicked left click. There you go, see, good. But you have to be more specific. Right? You have to be like, I am left clicking on blank. I'm moving mouse to the right to blank, right? You gotta be even more specific. Imagine you're writing documentation. And then realize that I won't be able to read it because there'll be documentation. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring this back in. FBX, animation, Y up. for whatever reason. Then we go here. And then let's go to here, I believe. Yeah, let's go grab it. There it is. There you go. It's not, the hair's not the best there, but hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, so now we can export this. Yeah, so actually we didn't need to export the GLB. So we need to now export this one as GLB. Hey. Hey. There he is. Export GLB. Export. I had Grok give me a little script actually for Blender. He couldn't do the other script I wanted to, but he gave me one, so I know. I'll see what I can get. I'll show what I did. Hey, Sir, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No. Script, not strip. Script. Very different. Very different. I know it has some overlapping letters and sounds, but very different. Do you know you pay for that level of personal assistant? I mean, look, if I need that kind of level of personal assistant, I wouldn't be using Grok, I'll be honest. So, so if we see here, right, we have the character that has the materials. If I go ahead and import the new one, the death one, why is it sideways? Oh no, I was just at the end. We're fine, right? But the main thing here though is the materials, right, are not the same. They're not the materials I applied. So now we can go here, and then I click play, and then I go back here, and I'm done with it. The only thing I need to do is make the pants the right thing, and then we're good. I really need to save out the texture mask, but I don't know why I haven't. right, let's do one of these. Then we go to vertex paint. Invert. Select you. Flood. Flood. Ta-da! Oh, did I miss? I missed. I missed thumb. Oh, because it was in... It was hidden. Other thumb? The other thumb is good. Why is this model like this? Okay, good enough. Okay, should be good enough. Okay. Oh, and I also need to get rid of this thing. Which I have no idea what this is. There we go. So now we can use this instead of you, which we can get rid of. Just hide you. You. I assume it won't render then? Oh, it will. What? Okay, fine. Just delete it fully.
Remandez when Twitch din TA 3 minutes inskippable Crerolls. Monétaire. Posing.
While ads are going, I will be right back, actually. I'm back. Works so far, just need to save. Saving is important. You can merge this in Blender, because it will take centuries in Unreal, and it will not probably work correctly. Yeah. But the merge actors work for the PCG link. Oh, the leaves are now one static mesh. Good. I mean, it should be one static mesh with the tree, right? Combine it all. There's zero reason for it to be two meshes. Leaves and trunk, all one. You're doing well. Don't you well me. Combine it. You know you should. You know you want to. You have to try to do that after. After what? It took hella long? Well, I mean, you have to do it anyways. Might as well do it now. Combining is not necessarily always just the amount of tries. Sometimes it takes a while because of the amount of stuff. So sometimes combining two bigger things is easier or faster than, you know, a million small things. Do it. Combine it. You know you're supposed to. You know you should. It's not even saying it's stuck at 50%. Nice. Oh no, 69% would be nice. Look at 16 frames. Oops. Wrong one. 16 frames. You can always bypass that first frame because that's pointless. So the question becomes, is how wide do I need to have this for it to render all in frame? Yeah, it does not fit here. Okay, so we need to make it even wider. Okay. Can I just change the width and be fine? Like if I do like 230 without doing anything else? No, because that would change her position as well. So I need to do... I need to change the camera. How do I do this easily? So if I did 8. Nope. 9. 9 is what we need. Okay, like 9.2 to be safe. So we're gonna go from 7.6 to 9.2. So okay, times 101 is 122. So that means this is 122, 144, and that means that the camera I forget. No. Also needs to be multiplied by that. Right? Wait, why did... $122, $244. There we go. I'm just gonna roughly position her. Tried to merge a full building, ran a ram, crashed, and he gave up. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Can I? Yeah, I can. That's the ground? Yes. Well, there we go. So that should be the right resolution. I wonder if there's any way. I mean, see, I have to extend it in both directions, right? Because we're rendering in both sides, and it has to be centered. So I guess I'll wait. Can I crush it vertically somehow and maintain? Do I need to render the entire thing vertically? If I did... Because I don't think that... I don't think I do. I think this can be whatever I want. As long as it fits. I think I can get away with this, right? I think the width needs to be is related to the orthographic stuff, but I don't think this is. So if it's fine here, it should be fine everywhere. So that's the furthest. Okay. Wait, hold on a second. Oh. I guess I missed a giant part of her, or the entire back of her shorts there. Kind of important when we actually see it. There we go. Okay, before I render this, I need to first save this. Death. Save. Second of all, here I need to go to this one. Death. Okay. And then I want to see, is there possible to somehow automate the resolution relative to the what? Where's the camera thing? Oh, it's because I'm not an object mode. Okay, there we go. This relative to the horizontal resolution. Let's find out. in Blender, is there a way to tie the orthographic value of a camera to the render resolution? So there's an automatic correlation between the two. My guess is no. I'll need a script. Yes. Set your camera to orthographic. Nature resolution XY. Right click on orthographic scale and click add driver. Opens. Ooh. Hold on. I'm going to try setting the output here to be tied to that. Hold on. Can I do it here? No. Wait, what? So I can add a driver here on the orthographic of the camera, but I cannot do it on the output. Okay, well, that's fine. Add driver. Scripted expression. So, wait, how do I get back to there? How do I? Wait, undo. Add driver. Error invite. Okay. Just. Average value, some values, minimum value, maximum value. Source. No, but this is driving from. Yeah, this is driving from something in the world. Because it wants an object. Yeah, this is not going to work. Okay, make a script to set the resolution based on camera.001's or I guess the other orthographic value at 9.2. The hold on, the render resolutions X based on orthographic value at 9.2. The value is at 244. I'm going to check the other value we were doing. So at 7.6, it's what? 202. Figure out the approximate ratio from one to the other. Let's see if it works. I think it was 64 at what? I think like 2.2 was 64. Based on that formula, what would 4.4 ortho give me in resolution? $118. I think 2.2 was 64 and 4.4 28. Found out that it's better to do big meshes with PCG inside a blueprint instead of merging them. What do you mean by do big meshes with PCG? Because PCG is just a point scatter. It just spawns your stuff. So what do you mean by that? So right now we're at 244. Give me a new code. Nothing changed. Oh, 291. Oh, 260. Okay, it's automatically adjusting it now. Okay, it's just doing it. Oh, that's awesome. So this is a 268. If I made this camera at 4.4 and went to my output, yeah, 128. Oh, that's so good. So let's just test this. Yeah, we're still good. We just need to adjust the height of the camera now to line up with this. And we're good. Oh, it's so good. Yay! Okay. Thank you. Done and dusted. That's time well spent. You tried to do one big mesh by merging lots of modular pieces, but then your RAM got crushed. So instead of merging modular pieces, you used PCG to ensemble the one big mesh inside a blueprint. Yeah, some things, yeah, you don't want to combine. I mean, it really depends, right? Like what you're doing, but yeah, if you're doing like 10, 20, 30, 100 things, it might be better to just keep them all modular. If you're doing like thousands and thousands in a very small area, then it's better probably to combine them. It depends on how many and what density, really. And it also depends on like what you prioritize. Because, right, if you have one thing that's copied everywhere, even millions of times, hard drive space is a lot lower than having it all combined. Performance is worse. Not debatable by how much, because it depends on what it is. But yeah, plus and minuses in every direction. Just gotta figure out like which kind of value one versus another. 7,000 meshes is not a lot. No. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. Like, Blender and any other 3D program should have zero trouble dealing with that, is what I'm talking about. I mean, I imagine your pine needles are pretty low poly too, which is nice. So I don't see any reason why there should be any issues. Re-render, I think. Megaplens, Pine, I'm not familiar with that specific ones. Yeah, let's go. There it goes. It's so weird not being able to look over and see like the OBS preview like fully there, because it's a part of the dead part of the monitor. Okay. Yeah. So I need to check the size of this, of the character. So let me grab. That seems about the same size. It's hard to tell because she's running on this. Let me see if I can grab different frame. Yep. Oh, this is, I need to do, okay, wrong one. Here. Oh, pff. She seems bigger. She seems bigger. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it would be. I might need to re-render the other animations as well. I'd really rather not. I would really rather not. But if I was to recent let's do idle 1. So here we're at 64. And the camera is at 2.4, not 2.2. Okay, that's why. It's 2.4. Wrong math. Crap. And I closed the window. Update the following script to reflect that 2.4 is 64 and 4.8 is 128. Is it actually only doing that? I think I only updated this part. Okay, so now if we then did the death one again, I should be able to just redo the render and have it be correct. Output 245. Just confirm it's changing. Yes. Mega plants are dense. Try to keep them modular. Well, for Pine Needle, you just literally need... I'll show you what I need. Mesh. Cone. And then in the settings, right, this should just be like... at most, probably 8. Right, because this... But realistically, you could probably get away with 6. Right, and a smooth normal. Right, and there's your Pine Needle. And then no base, right? So base fill type, nothing. That's all you need right there. Obviously, smooth normal. Why does this look different than this? I wonder which one. Is it using the? It's not using the material one. I guess it should be using the lit one because this is a lit thing. So I guess it's probably right. Probably it's right. It's fine. Okay, let's re-render this. Those and render. How's that? Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. So now, and we'll bring in again the other one. I guess I should bring in the idle. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that seems right. That seems more correct. I didn't move. God damn it. Yeah, well, it's right. But I need to also remember that I need to now, whenever I change that, right? I need to also go here, and then move the camera. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm in the death one. There we go. So, cool. So, just as a test, actually, right? We have this, right? So it ends here. We have a little bit of leeway here, technically. If I was to change it to 9.1, right? 9. 8.9. Yeah. That seems to be working. And then we just need to, after adjusting that, we would just adjust this. Like so, and then we can also drop the height on the renderer. But then we also need to then move it again. Okay. But now we're figuring out a way of reducing the resolution of stuff. We might need to go a little bigger because it depends on the pixel size here at the end. Oops. We have 2 pixels. Okay, good. We have 2 pixel size here, so we have a room for an outline. I mean, I guess as long as we have 1 pixel, actually, we'd be fine. Sweet! I'm glad about that. Coming up, Millhouse. Is that the saying? Is it from The Simpsons? Everything's coming up, Millhouse? I think that's the saying. I'm not Millhouse, to be clear here. Because you were thinking maybe I'm Millhouse. No, I'm not Millhouse. I have neither a mill nor a house. I wish I had a house, but they're a little too expensive. By a little, I mean a lot. There we go. Beautiful. You watched The Simpsons in your language, though? I watched it so long ago. Because, right, I watched it, I think, like 2+ decades ago. Pretty sure it's still going. Was my guess. Because I remember I watched it like before I went over to like watching Family Guy. Right? And then there was South Park. You know? It's been a while. But from what I know, it's still going. South Park is great, man. You laugh a lot. Yeah. I haven't watched South Park also in a while. In quite a while. Many years. Over half a decade for sure. Although I know it's still going well. South Park, I should watch it. It's one of those things that I don't have a TV. I have no reason to own a TV, right? And unless it's on YouTube, I'm pretty much not watching it. Like, there's like a TV show that I watch because it's on YouTube. So I don't treat it as a TV show, which is Taskmaster. Fantastic show. But, right, I watch it on YouTube. So, but technically it is a TV show, I guess. So in a sense, I do watch TV shows, you could say. Look at it, looks so silly. It's kind of cool. It starts straight and then it's like a curve. It's like an exaggerated curve. I wish there was a way for me to like remove a lot of the empty space. Like if they're going left, I wish I could remove the right, but the problem is I do bottom center and otherwise I have to like manually recenter things, and that's, oh boy. Good luck to me. Okay, so first thing, we save the normal export. Then we double resolution, which I don't like doing. But now we're figuring out a way of saving resolution, so which is good. And then we do the outline. Let me export this. Okay. Bring in the normal. And make it a normal. And then double resolution. Because otherwise... Wait. What was the resolution of it before? Basically making an 8K sprite texture, 8K wide. I don't like that. How do we... Is there anything I can do? It's really only a problem on the ones that, like, the character flies a certain distance. Most are not going to be that, right? This is only a problem here because the character needs to fly effectively far away. So I guess it's fine. I'm gonna smoke a little bit of copium on that one for now. Say it's fine. Okay, let's go. The game. Yeah. Oh well, yeah, that's the new main character design. I know, though I'm using the one I got, which is what I requested, but now I understand what I want after seeing it, and this is the new design. But I mean, obviously, the style needs to change for it to work. In terms of like I don't know how it needs to work. Because for pixel art, I need one thing, and for the like talking one in game, I'll probably want a different one. And the thing I need to figure out is, do I actually want to have a 3D character that detailed, or and a friend of mine suggested this, and I think it was the right suggestion, or I have a low poly character that does good pixel art because that's all I need for it, and then I have not necessarily a concept art, but an artist just create the poses and whatever else of the character for the talking scenes. Leo, pack level instance is just a PCG graph by default, effectively. Result's the same. They both give you instanced in a single thing, yeah. Why does it feel so like voodoo? This is normal. I mean, your performance skyrocket? You know why Well, because you're no longer spawning them individually. Spawning 1,000 static meshes is different than spawning one actor with 1,000 instances. It's performance-wise, it's a big difference. It's not the same. It's not the same geo in the same way. It's the same geo, but the way it's okay. So let's see if I can. What's the best way I can explain it? Okay, so this, right, normally you put a static mesh in the world, and then if you want more of them, right, you would just duplicate it, right, and maybe, flip it around, whatever it is. But these are all individual static meshes. When you have an instant static mesh actor with all of these being instances, it is not checking, like, if all of these are instanced, right? It is not checking, hey, what is the static mesh of this, and what is the material for this? What is the static mesh for this and the material for this? Here, it's like this, all of these are the same static mesh. I don't need to check multiple times what mesh is on these. And they're all using the same material. Because, again, it is an instant static mesh. So it automatically has the one material on everything. And it knows it's all one mesh. Versus individually checking, hey, are all of these the same mesh? Right? This ends up being, of instant static mesh, ends up being a lot better in terms of performance. What is often recommended, I believe, is when you're done with a level, you just select everything effectively, and as long as it's within like a loaded area, like you would do it in like chunks, as big as you can, you basically make it all instanced by making it all a pack level instance or something like that, where it's all the meshes become automatically instanced instead of individual static meshes. So that way, anything that is reused automatically gets in the most performant version it can be. Yeah, make sure you use pack level instances, or just PCG does it automatically for making instances. You convert the PCG stamp to the level instance, and that for some reason has equivalent performance. Level instance is not the same as pack level instance. You can have... They're different. They're for different use cases. What do you mean you converted it from the PCG stamp? The PCG stamp is already instanced. It won't do anything to convert it. There's no converting. It's already instanced. Here, death. PCG stamp to PLA, to PCG data asset, and PCG once more. You can do pack level actors to PCG data asset? It's good to know. And it works. Your brain, but like, yeah, you can do that, but why? What's the point? If you have a PCG stamp, that means you already have the PCG graph. Just use the graph. Right? You clearly already spawned it with a PCG, so just use the PCG. Why are we doing all the extra steps for the same results? Maybe I'm missing something. The graph on its own was struggling to generate data on several trees. Versus this, which is technically the same geo, but it's performant. I feel like there has to be more underneath that you're doing, or you're not understanding. Because also, unless are you doing this for at runtime? Is that the thing, or are you not doing, or this is not runtime? Because I thought you were not doing this at runtime. If you're doing this at runtime, then I can see it having a difference at runtime. But I have the last frame last longer. Why is this one on the ground? This one's not on the ground? Hopefully it's fine. Find out. Seems like it's fine. I think it's just the preview location for no reason. Version 8, runtime gen of leaves on tree. Okay. It's runtime gen. Are you using GPU? Or CPU? Wait, version A, runtime on trees has no leaf gen at runtime. But still same amount of geo as A. Well, you just said no. Well, so B has no runtime generation. So it's more performant. One has runtime, one doesn't. Well, but that's a bigger difference than just how you're spawning, like what you're. I feel like there's same amount of geo, which is also baffling. Things. It's not just about geo. It's about loading in and unloading, as well. It's about how many instances. It's about how much stuff. If you use, for example, world position offset in Unreal, and you use world position offset with something that has 3 million triangles. Waiting for the hats thing.
Game halted so Twitch can keep the lights on and the layoffs coming.
World position offset on a 3 million triangle object will be more performant than having 3 million one triangle objects all having world position offset. The try count is the same, but that's not the only factor of things. Sometimes there's other things that are a factor than just how many tries there are for an object to be good or bad or to work in one scenario but not another scenario. Right, because in the million of single triangle objects are great, yeah. Super performance, single triangle. But now it's doing world position offset, right? Less so. So yeah, don't look at things as just like out of context, like as an asset or a model. This is down left, right? Oh yeah, because she's being knocked back. Let's go to you. I can just get rid of this jump entirely. I don't think I'm going to yet, but I think I can. We need to go to you. I think I just heard fireworks outside. Or like firecrackers? There weren't very many, so I wasn't sure. But yes, firecrackers would be not that loud to reach me through closed windows. There has to be a few fireworks. Wonder why. We need to okay, can I just do this? Yeah. Oh. This needs to not loop, please. Boom. Okay. Hey, GPU crash. Okay, they can cook with us. Good. Bam. I wonder if I should raise it up a little, actually. Because I feel like maybe I should give her like an extra pixel down below. Because having her float, I think, is better than an alternative. Because it seems like she's kind of inside the ground otherwise. Let's do that. Let's re-render it with a little bit of vertical buffer. And she's on the ground, but I'll raise it a little bit. I want it to still read. Yeah, she still reads like she's on the ground. A little bit. A little less so on the arm here. It'll be fine with the outline, actually. I think with the outline, it'll be fine. And here it reads a lot better. Yeah, with the outline, it'll be fine. Stood. Okay. So, you save. Save. Last piece of puzzle you needed to solve to make this first level work. Trees. Nice. I mean, it sounds like you already have like fully pre-made trees. So theoretically, it should just be as simple as just spawning them in and you're good to go. Like, even without having the leaves separate, you should be able to get away with that. Because you're not spawning that many leaves. Right? You combine them. It's one per tree. I mean, you should have it all combined in general. Like, you shouldn't even need to do that, but... did I mess up? Yes. There we go. That's better. That's correct. Okay. Normal. Yes. Overwrite. Double size. Overwrite. I want to know if can I have different sizes of sprite sheet? In UE5, when working with sprites, do all the textures need to be the same size, or can one be half res of another? Like normal map being half res. No. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's... Okay. I'm gonna have your jaw stay on the floor in a second. Okay. If you go here, this is a sprite. Okay. It has a normal map. Hey, look at that. Source dimension, source UV. It's based on the resolution and the pixel information of the texture. If the normal map doesn't match those values, guess what is grabbing? Not the right thing. Now you keep your jaw on the floor, mister. Okay? Because it needs to know the information of the texture and where to the specific sprite is for every single one of these additional textures. So it's not... Here, we'll try half res though. I'm pretty sure this won't work. Because of the thing I just showed. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to see it here. Let's test it here. It's gonna be hard to test. That doesn't seem like it's working. How do I position myself? Here. More left. Oh, God damn it. I guess what I can try, you know what I can try doing? I can try making that my idol. It's from above. That's so hard to tell. It used to be. I don't think it is working. But man, is it hard to tell. Only way to test really is to do the double res one and compare and see if I notice it much better. Because I don't think it is doing the silhouette. Export, yes. Can I just re-import this? Yes. Okay. Now, let's take a look. Yeah, see, now we have that's a definite like highlight. Yeah. Versus not definite. Yeah, it's not there. That was, yeah, so I was right. So you go ahead and keep your jaw on the floor. Because I was right. Look at that. That did not exist. No, there's no nah. Case in point. One, valid question. Two, I was right that you cannot do half res. I mean, 35 trees isn't that much if they're set up to be nanite properly. Yeah. Why would 35 trees have any issues, even on bad hardware, if you're running nanite? You shouldn't have any issues with nanite and trees being set up properly, even if you just placed them. Like, are you sure you just set up the nanite properly on the trees? Because I'm telling you, 35 trees is nothing for nanite. You did? Okay. Okay. Well, I'll choose to believe you. I don't actually, but I'll choose to. To be clear. Okay. We got ourselves. Yeah, and I think that works a lot better also. Yeah, it feels like she's more on the actual ground, even though she's hovering above it technically. I mean, it's here. It should also be better. Boom. Obviously, like, I can't do anything about places where the stone's just higher, but even then, like, right, that still feels good. So I think that was the right call. It is... I wish there was something I could do for like this. I still wish there was some way for me to have perspective in the sprites and have it work. It looks so much better. But okay, there is one way. There is one way to do it. And that's if I killed shadows. But I don't think it would look good. I think it kind of ruins things. And I mean, it's not guaranteed to work, but like, right, like if... No, it wouldn't solve the problem, right? We'd still have the problem of the feet visually as you moved around on a character clearly not being in the air versus not being on the ground. No, it would still not solve the problem. No. It would solve one problem, but not all problems. Yeah. It's like I need a magical way of rendering feet perfectly on the ground, and then somehow like it's like a curved render. Basically, right, I need, if this is the person, right, I need to have the feet be on the ground, and that's where the render starts. This is the, you know, first pixel. But instead of just being like side on, it would be almost like this. Somehow it would like bend it and render it, where at a certain point it looks like from the top down. At another point it would be from like it's an impossible thing. There's no way to do it. But I could theoretically make it look like the upper part of the body is like you're looking at it from the top, but the feet are always on the ground. This would be like some magic voodoo if someone could figure something like this out. Because no renderer or no systems designed for something like that. I think the only way you could maybe do it is if you had like a camera dedicated to every pixel, in a sense, somehow, and it would only render one pixel per camera or one layer, and then just grab that pixel layer, and then maybe there's some like you could do like some convoluted ass way. But doesn't even guarantee it's gonna look good, or it's a dream. It's a dream. I dream I cannot have. Gotta work with what we got though. Gotta work with what we got. Okay, but we have the death. Death works. Death works. So let's go ahead and turn off the death on the debug key. We don't need that anymore. And that means that the next one we need to do is gotta run, gotta idle, dash. There was a few dash options we had. So we had right, we had this one, which is the one I've been using. But I feel like we saw some interesting ones that we could maybe use as dashes instead. There's so many of them that I guess good luck finding them. I guess just open it. Okay, so this is the dash. Oh yeah, this one, I think. We could do a little hop. The only problem, actually, the problem with this one isn't the animation. It's the fact that you can't then visually you're jumping over something, right? You're effectively jumping, right? But you can't dash through enemies. But you can't dash through enemies. So I have an ability that allows me to dash through enemies. And maybe I have this one is the it just swaps your changes your dash to a leap. And that's how you're able to get over enemies. Actually, that's actually not a terrible idea. Yeah, okay, well in that case... What is that animation? Some of these animations are quite silly. Yeah, we'll go with the dash. With the same dash we were using before. Oh, that's Superman landing. Well, it's not Superman, but like, oh dear God. I wonder what this one's for. I wish they named these better. So silly. There's a part of me that wants to make this a run at him. It's not that kind of game, but part of me just really wants to make it like a some silly stuff. Right, like just some really silly stuff. Like, what is this walk? Okay, we'll do the dash. Export. Dash. Yep. Export this out, and then we'll do it in Cascador. Close you for now. We just need to make it a stand in place one. So first things first, save as. Second of all, animation on bacon. Oh, I need two. Okay. Then we go ahead and move the character. Back. I mean, honestly, this is where she's kind of stuck here. Maybe I do move her. Like this. So she slides. And then this leg should line up. Roughly, I think. Yeah. It's fine that she's going quote unquote backwards for these frames, because you won't. She's moving during this, so you won't be able to tell. The main thing is at the end here, she slows down in the same spot. So this being back is fine. Like, I could move it forward, to be fair. Also, the main thing was the last ones needed to line up for the foot. So I guess I could just have it be forward. Yeah, I could have it be forward. That's fine. Yeah, that's actually better, because visually then she'll be in the same spot as her actual hitbox. Yeah. That is better. Okay, so what a pose. What is this pose? Like, clearly the character is being broken here. Let's see about if I go in ahead and just unlink these to have it do what it thinks it should do. Is the post going to be better or worse? Honestly debatable. I think it's definitely more of a natural pose. Why was the neck so low down? Just noticed that. What is this? Oh, the arm is so unnaturally broken. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix some of these poses. Yeah, like the neck, like I can tell, like the neck is like, yeah, inside of the body there. Why is it that way? Yeah, let's go ahead and fix these up. Why was it up there? If I did I mean, honestly, that's kind of better. Honestly, that's kind of better. I feel like maybe the feed here should be more locked on these last frames. But just to make sure that it ends where it's kind of wanted to. But I mean, not on this one. This one could go unlocked. Why is this one red? Mixed keyframe. What does that mean? What does mixed keyframe mean? I have no idea. Because it doesn't tell me anymore. I can press F though and make it a regular keyframe. Okay, odd. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and I guess fix this one too. Because clearly it's better. Jesus Christ, just unbreak. Well, we're breaking things in a sense and then unbreaking them in another sense. We'll fix this up, this pose up for sure. We'll just fix these up. For sure. Yep. Yep. There's our neck back. Not broken. Or not like weirdly broken, yeah. You get everything? Oh, these guys. There you go. I feel like starting with this is still a better option. So some of these frames, right, need a little bit of A little bit of love. This one doesn't matter. That one's fine. Yeah, it's fine. The other one was definitely breaking, though. Yeah, okay. Cool. Looks good. Well. Oh, I missed any. Did I miss any anywhere else? No, just there. Okay, so first things first. Final pose. It's just a little less extreme. Like, I'm fine with it. Just a little less. Like, this is fine. This one needs to, like, not break the arm that much. Right, that's just broken. Let's do these. Right, the arm is just fully extended again. Can't be like just hard extended. Okay. Tip here. Just slightly closer. Let's not have this broken. I don't mind them going back, but just in Naruto running, but it needs to at least be somewhat like reasonable. This one's somewhat reasonable. Okay. Better. I wonder... maybe I should make the dash too... two sprites, or rather two like flip books during dash and end of dash, because then I can control the distance of the dash and the animation will make sense. I mean, the dash is so fast though that it doesn't matter. The dash is so fast it doesn't matter. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Okay. But guys, it's been fun. Monday we'll set up the dash. And then we go full throttle on all the weapon animals. When is the first? The first is next Friday. Okay. So we should be able to get the anims going. Maybe not all of them, but at least like all the basic ones where I can just even reuse some. Could be good. I think that's going to be the goal. We'll try to get that through. I doubt we'll be able to get all of them in, but we'll try to get the dash and then a few more attack ones, and then we go from there. And then next month, we'll probably start working on the attack combo as well. I want to set that up. I want an attack combo system, like properly working. But Sunday, we're spawning some cars on splines. You know, based on like however many you want to spawn. Although it's never going to be the exact number you specified, it'll be a little off. But I think that's fine. At least for me, I think that's fine. And yeah, the main thing is it's, you know, we'll be able to make it work. But that, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see y'all on Monday. Have a good night, guys. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.